Close your eyes and picture for a second the perfect teenage girl. What does she look like? How does she act? What's she gonna be when she grows up? How many Instagram followers does she have? Is she white, straight, American? Kinda hope you didn't answer yes to all three of those. Personally, I'm thinking about this stuff all the time. Is that shallow of me? Maybe. Is it the constant pressure of society on girls to look a certain way, think a certain way, be a certain way? Probably, yeah. Okay, so you're 3 or 4 or 5 years old, and you're becoming aware of the world around you and how other kids treat you and the gender roles you should be fulfilling. And you're a girl, so here's what you learn.
Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men.
Ideal girls are beautiful and delicate, and most of them are princesses, and girls are independent because girl power.
I am not a prize to be won.
But in the end, their storyline still revolves around men because, you know, the patriarchy. And they don't grow up to be firefighters or scientists or presidents. They grow up to be mothers and daughters and wives. And they have tiny waists and big eyes and long hair. And you, the viewer, the 3 or 4 or 5-year-old, you kind of start wondering, like, if you're not any of these things, are you even really a girl? And it's easy for me to play the victim in this. Like, I'm the one being attacked by all these harmful expectations and stereotypes about girls that are hindering my development into an adult and a woman. But the truth is, we perpetuate it too. It turns out it's really easy to define yourself by who you're supposed to be, because what you learn to do is compare, constantly, aggressively, as in, how do I measure up to other girls? You think, well, maybe I'm not as skinny as her, but her taste in clothes is so ugly. Or maybe she would be prettier if she wore makeup once in a while. And I'm tempted to be all sanctimonious and say, that's awful, how can girls be so awful to each other? But honestly, I think things like this all the time. And the sad truth is that you put so much effort into being all these things, into being beautiful and confident and sexy, and it's still not good enough. Because then you're seen as fake, or stuck up, or too emotional, or a bitch, or a slut. And no matter what you do, you're never doing it right. And it builds up to this concept of womanhood, which is, like, I'm trying to say it's unachievable. The real me, the one who's not shouldering these expectations, I don't know who she is really. Here's what I do know. She doesn't have a flat stomach, and she doesn't shave her legs, and she doesn't want kids, and she doesn't like boys, and she's good at math, and also she likes the color pink, and she likes buying shoes, and she had a princess phase when she was younger, and yeah, she enjoyed the hell out of it. So here's what I want to say. Here's my personal statement. There's no right way to be a woman. That's what I've learned. No one else gets to decide who I am or who you are or whether any of us are less for it. We're allowed to be pretty and sexy and girly, and we're also allowed to be everything else. And that's not falling outside of the definitions of womanhood, that's broadening it. We are so much more than what we're supposed to be.